Over the coming weeks, months, and years, we'll be discussing the history of Israel. This is not a podcast to say which side is right, which side is wrong. It's not a podcast to talk about the war which is happening in Palestine. It's just simply the history of Israel. Hi, this is the History of Israel podcast, an Eat My Own Beat podcast.
Welcome back to the History of Israel podcast. This is episode 11. Israel and Judah, the Iron Age II. In the 10th century BCE, the Israelite kingdoms of Judah and Israel emerged. The Hebrew Bible states that these two were preceded by a single kingdom ruled by Saul, David, and Solomon, who is said to have built the first temple. Archaeologists have debated whether this united monarchy ever existed, with those in favor of such politely existing further divided between maximalists who supported the Bible accounts, and minimalists who argued that such polity was likely smaller than suggested. Historians and archaeologists agree that the northern kingdom of Israel existed by 900 BCE, the kingdom of Judah existed by ca. 850 BCE. The kingdom of Israel was more than prosperous of the two kingdoms and soon developed into a regional power during the days of the Omride dynasty. It controlled Samaria, Galilee, and the upper Jordan Valley, the Sharon, and large parts of the Transjordan. Samaria, the capital, was the home to one of the largest Iron Age structures in Levant. Kingdom of Israel's capital moved between Shechem, Penuel, and Tirzah before Omri settled in the Samaria, and the royal succession was often settled by military coup d'état. The kingdom of Judah was smaller but more stable. The Davidic dynasty ruled the kingdom for 4 centuries of its existence, with the capital always in Jerusalem, controlling the Judean mountains, most of the Shephelah and Beersheba Valley in the northern Negev. In 854 BCE, according to the Assyrian records, an alliance between Ahab of Israel and Ben-Hadad II of Aram Damascus managed to repulse the incursions of the Assyrians with a victory over the Battle of Karkar. This is not reported in the Bible, which describes conflict between Ahab and Ben-Hadad. Another important discovery of the period is the Mesha stele, a Moheb stele found in Diban, where Emir Satam al-Fayez led Henry Tristram to the tour de lands of the vassals of the Bani Sakar. The stele is now in the Louvre. The stele Mesa, king of Moab, tells now Chemosh, the god of Moab, had been angry with his people and allowed them to subjugate the kingdom of Israel. But at length Chemosh returns and assisted Mesha to throw off the yoke of Israel and restored the lands of Moab. It refers to Omri, the king of Israel, to the god Yahweh, and may contain another early reference to the house of David. Jehu, son of Omri, is a reference by the black obelisk of Shalmaneser III. This has been the History of Israel podcast. If you like this podcast, please comment, like, subscribe. Follow us on our website, www.eatmyownbeat.com, and check us out on YouTube every Wednesday at noon Pacific time. Till next time, keep eating your own beat. Take the road less traveled, and have a great day.
This has been the History of Israel podcast. Check back every Wednesday for new episodes. We're available on Apple, iTunes, Google Podcasts, as well as Spotify. We also have each episode streaming on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. We're available on eatmyownbeat.com as well as the History of Israel podcast on Facebook.